Sometimes being rich is more than money. It's power. Imagine being the president of the strongest country in the world and the leader of the free world. Over the years, the families of American presidents have shown real power and riches, even after they've left office. Just how rich are they? In this video, we'll talk about the 5 American presidential families, their sources of livelihood, their life before and after their reign, and how they keep the money rolling in. Let's get right in. Number 5. Bill Clinton. William Jefferson Blythe III, best known by his given name Bill Clinton, was the 42nd President of the United States between 1993 and 2001. He presided over the nation's longest economic expansion during a time of peace. He was impeached in 1998, making him the second President of the United States to do so. The Senate cleared him in 1999. Before he was elected as the president, he was previously the governor of Arkansas and took office at the end of the Cold War. Bill and Hillary Clinton, his wife, have a net worth amounting to $120 million. 3 months before he was born, Bill Clinton's father, a traveling salesman, was killed in a car accident, and his mother, Virginia Dell Blythe, got married to Roger Clinton, which made her son adopt his name. Bill Clinton was raised in part by his maternal grandmother, and he began to show signs of having political aspirations at a young age. These aspirations, according to him, were cemented in July 1963, when he met and shook hands with President John F. Kennedy. Bill Clinton and his wife are both successful authors. Hillary earned an $8 million advance for her memoir Living History, and another $14 million advance for her book Hard Choices. Bill Clinton, from his end, also landed a $10 million advance for his book, My Life. The Clintons' daughter, Chelsea Clinton, was 12 when he took office. As an only child, Chelsea Clinton now serves as the vice chairperson of the Clinton Foundation, but does not make a salary from the non-profit organization. She also serves on the IAC board, a media and internet company, since 2011. According to reports, she receives a $50,000 annual retainer in addition to $250,000 in restricted IAC stock units each year. Her ownership stake in the business was worth $8.95 million as of January 2020. She got married to Mark Mazinski in 2010, and the two are both New York Times best-selling authors, and they have 3 kids. Number 4. George W. Bush. George Walker Bush is an American politician who was born on July 6, 1946, and presided over the country as its 43rd president from 2001 to 2009. Prior to that, he'd previously held the office of Texas's 46th governor from 1995 to 2000. Well, in case you don't know, he is a Bush family member, Republican, and the second son of the 41st president, George H.W. Bush. In his 20s, Bush piloted warplanes in the Texas Air National Guard and also worked in the oil business following his 1975 Harvard Business School graduation. In 1977, Bush founded the oil and gas company Arbusto Energy. However, he made an unsuccessful bid for the House of Representatives in 1978. Before being elected governor of Texas in 1994, he later shared ownership of the Major League Baseball team known as the Texas Rangers in 1989. Alongside a group of investors. He sold it 9 years later for a $14.9 million profit on his investment. In his capacity as governor, Bush was successful in introducing bills that improved education funding, raised academic standards for schools, and overhauled the criminal justice system. Additionally, he contributed to Texas, becoming the country's top producer of electricity from wind. George W. Bush's net worth is $40 million. And his wife, Laura Bush's net worth is $10 million. While running the country, George W. Bush did double duty as a dad to twin daughters Jenna Bush and Barbara Bush, and they both have a net worth of $10 million and $5 million. The twins were just 19 years old at the time their parents moved into the White House. When they were both in college, Barbara earned her degree from Yale University, while Jenna received hers from the University of Texas at Austin. Jenna Bush Hager seems to be the wealthiest twin now she is an adult. She co-hosts the 4th hour of the Today Show with Hoda Kotb, and she and her husband Henry Hager are the parents of 3 kids. According to reports from Celebrity Net Worth, she makes $4 million a year in salary. The non-profit organization Global Health Corps, which promotes equity in global health, was co-founded by Barbara, who also serves as board chair. In October 2018, she wed screenwriter Craig Coyne. Number 3. Barack Obama. Barack Obama was born in Honolulu, Hawaii on August 4, 1961. After graduating from Columbia University in 1983, he worked as a community organizer in Chicago. In 1988, he enrolled in Harvard Law School, where he was the first black president of the Harvard Law Review. After graduating, he became a civil rights attorney and an academic, teaching constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School from 1992 to 2004. As the 44th President of the United States, was in office from 2009 to 2017. He was chosen to represent Illinois in the US Senate in 2004. Forbes' analysis of tax returns and disclosures revealed that President Obama and his wife Michelle made $20.5 million between 2005 and 2016, while the majority of his money, $15.6 million, came from book deals. At the time, the Obamas agreed to a joint book deal worth an estimated $65 million with Penguin Random House for each of their individual memoirs. The same year, they signed a deal with Netflix for an undisclosed sum under which they'll produce television shows and motion pictures. As a dotting dad, Obama and his wife raised 2 daughters during their stay in the White House, Malia Obama and Sasha Obama. Malia Obama, the president's 23-year-old oldest daughter, received her degree from Harvard in 2021. Sasha, their 20-year-old daughter, graduated from high school in 2019 and is now enrolled at the University of Michigan. They both have a net worth of $100,000 each because they're too young to have vast fortunes of their own just yet. Number 2. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is known across the United States to be the wealthiest president in American history, and some of his offspring have also amassed significant fortunes. At the time, he was still the reigning president, and Trump's financial rivals in the White House posed a serious threat to him. Donald Trump was the 45th president of the United States, however, lost the election for a second term in 2021. Donald Trump is the sole or primary owner of roughly 500 businesses that make up the Trump Organization. The organization was founded in 1927 by Donald Trump's paternal grandmother, Elizabeth Christ Trump, and his father, Fred Trump. However, Donald Trump took over as its leader in 1971, changed its name around in 1973, and transferred control to his children in 2016 after defeating Hillary Clinton in the 2016 US presidential election. Just so you know, the Trump Organization is a real estate development company. Donald's portfolio includes properties all over the world, including hotels, office buildings, golf courses, homes, and even a winery. With all of these, it's not surprising that Trump's children have followed in his entrepreneurial footsteps given his background. Some of them have even amassed fortunes of their own. Talking about his children, Ivanka Trump's net worth together with her husband Jared Kushner, $800 million. Donald Trump Jr.'s net worth is $300 million. Eric Trump's net worth is $300 million. Tiffany Trump's net worth is $10 million. And Barron Trump net worth $80 million. Number 1. Joe Biden. At the time he became the vice president during Barack Obama's reign, things turned around for Joe Biden. The 78-year-old and his wife have a shared net worth of around $9 million, and their wealth includes 2 mansions in his home state of Delaware for a combined $4 million, as well as investments worth $4 million and a federal pension of $1 million. Prior to becoming the 46th President of the United States, the politician represented the state of Delaware in the United States Senate from 1973 to 2009. Afterwards, he was appointed as Vice President to the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, for 2 consecutive terms from 2009 to 2017, making an annual $235,100 salary. The majority of Biden's income has also come from book deals and speaking fees. He currently has published 4 books. As president, he earns a sizable salary of $400,000, and the other perks he gets as president include remaining on government payroll after leaving office, a $50,000 annual expense account, a $100,000 non-taxable travel account, and $19,000 for entertainment. Biden had 3 children with his late wife, Neela Hunter, and their names are Hunter, Beau, and Naomi. He had his younger daughter, Ashley, with his second wife, Jill Biden, to whom he's been married since 1977. The first family has had its fair share of tragedies. In 1972, Naomi and Biden's first wife, Nelia Hunter, died in a car accident. In 2015, Beau Biden passed away after battling brain cancer. Before, he was the former federal prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Philadelphia and a National Guard Iraq War veteran. He also served 2 terms as Attorney General of Delaware. The president's only surviving son, Hunter, makes his living as an attorney, as the founder of the investment and advisory firm Rosemont Seneca Partners, and as the founder of venture capital firm Eudora Global. Also in 2017, Ashley, the youngest of Joe Biden's children, founded Livelihood, a clothing company that raises funds to address economic inequities and community development initiatives. In August 2021, the brand donated $26,000 to support minority entrepreneurs in Wilmington, just outside Washington, D.C. Ashley has long been a social justice advocate and got her start as a social worker in Delaware too. Thanks for watching.